back to another YouTube video, and today I will be showing you guys how to create one of these patchwork, I guess. I don't really know what it, I want to say patchwork, but I'm not sure what the actual name of it, but I'm going to go with patchwork. But I made this a year ago, and I will be making this again. So this basically is like reflective vinyl, little rainbow reflective vinyl. So I just printed this image on some fabric and then sewed it on there. So I'll be showing you guys how to do this. Today I'll be doing it with the blue version. So yeah, the red one I use canvas for like the printable fabric. But today I'll be upcycling these old joggers that I had, and I'll just be printing the image on here, which will be better because this is more soft. So for this project, you'll need these printable vinyl transfer sheets for light fabric. So you'll want to get these. You can get these off Amazon, Joann's, Michael's. Any craft store has these. And this is what it will look like when you cut it out. Today I will be doing Vegeta. I don't know if you guys can see that because it's not showing. And yeah, other than that, you'll need some rainbow reflective vinyl, and you can get this off Amazon. I forgot how much this costs. You'll need some sewing pins, and you'll need some scissors and a sewing machine. So yeah. So when doing this, when you're printing out your paper, you want to reverse the image. So before you even print it out, whatever image you want to print on fabric, reverse the image. Now today I will be using a heat press to make everything so much easier, and you won't even pressure along this image as you're printing it on the fabric. So let's get into the video. So first you want to get your transfer paper with the image that you printed already on there, and then you want to get your fabric. Like I said, you want to use light fabric for this, and you want to cut out a piece of fabric bigger than the image. Here's what that should look like once you're done. And now once you do this, you want to take it over to your heat press and press it for about 10 to 15 seconds to get any extra moisture out. And then you want to lint roll it to get any extra dirt out. And then you want to take your image, place it on top of the fabric, and press it for 30 seconds at 360 degrees. And here's what it should look like once you're done. So now you want to take your crew neck and you want to put it as flat as possible and making sure everything lines up as far as like how the size and everything like that. So now you want to take your printed fabric and then you want to cut a border around it. This is the border that you will sew once you turn a crew neck inside out. Now you want to make sure you leave enough border around it that you will not sew onto the image. And that's what it should look like once it's done. You want to line everything up, and you want to make sure, again, it's flat as possible, and you want to start pinning everything together. Now you want to pin everything on that first layer of the crew neck. You don't want to pin through both. I know y'all know that, but yeah. Now you just want to detach your foot, and then you want to slide everything under here. Now this is the trickiest part because one, the crew neck it should be inside out. I didn't tell you guys that, but turn your crew neck inside out and then put the image on it. So yeah, slide it under your sewing machine, and this is the trickiest part because you really can't see what you're doing. But yeah, just trust yourself at this point. So yeah, you want to sew very, very slow, and once you get to an edge, you want to lift up your foot, adjust it without taking the needle out. The needle should still be in at this point, and then you want to put the presser foot back down, making sure the crew neck and the image is as flat as possible, and just keep sewing. So this is one of those projects where you have to move very, very, very slow. So once you get to the edge, you want to stop sewing, turn your hand down and make sure the needle is still in it, adjust it, turn it, and you're going to have to do this a lot. Like a lot of maneuvering has to be done with this type of project. So take your time. So once you did all that, now you see the outline of the image. So you want to take that, you want to pinch the top of the crew neck, only that top layer, not the second layer. That's the image. And you want to basically cut it all out at this point. You want to make sure you get as closest to the edge as you can without cutting any of the threads. Now me, This is how I normally leave it. I normally leave it like this. But I wanted to try a satin stitch for this one to make it look more professional, I guess, or look a little different. So I normally, like I said, leave it like this, and that's perfectly fine too. But at this point, I'm trying to make things look different and more professional. So I ended up doing this satin stitch. And I forgot to say this, you want to make sure you get matching thread with your crew neck. And now this is how it looks at the end. And then I'm just trimming up some of the excess pieces off of it. So right here, I'm just preparing my rainbow reflective vinyl. I went with a thunder lightning bolt that's gonna come out of the champion sign. But I wanted to make it look like it's coming out of the C, that's the champion logo, and going behind him. So I lined it up at an angle, cut right down the middle, and then just did a little precision cutting around his head and around the champion logo to make it look like it was actual. That's how it's supposed to look. So I didn't want to leave the back plain, so I printed out this all white Almighty Prince Vegeta on the back and just used my mini heat press, my mini cricket thingy, whatever this is called. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, this is how it looked in the end. And yeah. So guys, that's the end of the video, and here's the final result. You can see the trimming with the rainbow reflective vinyl coming out of the champion sign. So I have never done the satin finish on none of my clothes because I always been scared. But this time, I don't know what gave me the courage to try it. But I feel like at this point, I've been sewing for quite a while that I should be trying to, make things look more professional. So if you want this exact crew neck, it'll be listed on my website. Just hit the link in my bio. It's a size extra large blue. And yeah, it'll be on my website. It's only one. And actually, I'll put the other one up too. I'll put both of these up. So if you're interested, they are on my website. This is an extra large red champion. I cut the tag off this a while ago. But yeah. But if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.